there is a collection of systems, unknown to most species. It is in a galaxy far, far away, in a time long ago. It is the high ground between light and dark, between good blasters and hokey religions, and it lies between the pit of Carcoon and the summit of Hoth's frozen peaks. This is the dimension of friendly gaming. It is an area which we call the Outer Rim. Welcome back to Outer Rim Gaming. I'm your host, Todd.
And I'm Lodema.
Or am I going by TJ? Dang it, I forget.
He forgets his own name.
I go by either one. Anyway, we're here with another Star Wars Star Wars Destiny live gameplay video. And I know we said that we like to do a lot of unknown decks and some rare characters, but that's not what we're doing today.
We're just playing around right now.
Sabine-Maz was really big during Empire at War, or Sabine Ezra, and I decided that Ezra was lame, and I wanted to run Maz instead. And so I did. And then we have Lodema, who is playing
Wedge, which is awesome. I love Wedge. It's a fun one. Fantastic. It's a really heavy hitter, which is fun.
Now, I will apologize for the camera movement real quick. We're still trying to figure out a good stand for it. Right now, it's a laundry basket topped with Lego pieces to hold the phone, just at the right angle.
The Lego is a beautiful stand.
Oh, it's pretty fantastic.
So I got Lookout Post and Mortar Fire, which I'm keeping, and everything else I'm getting rid of. I can't tell you what I had.
I've got Extortion, Second Chance, another Extortion, Loth Cat and Mouse, and a Holdout Blaster. I will go ahead and say, if you ever are going against a high damage deck,
like mine,
yeah, like a ePoe Wedge, for example, it's probably a good idea to keep second hand or a second chance in your hand, because I don't know, it's possible you might need it eventually. Just saying.
Yeah, he regretted that decision.
I regret that decision greatly. It would have been useful, I will say that much.
And we realized we weren't completely set up. We share our resources and shields and stuff. And that gets me in trouble when we actually go to tournaments.
Yeah, she keeps taking other people's resources or throwing damage on their characters, and they're like, "Don't touch my guys! I have my own tokens."
And I'm like, "I'm sorry. This is how I play."
So I get back half of the stuff I threw away. I think I drew another Never Tell Me the Odds, Loth Cat, and Infamous again. So, yeah,
I totally won that roll.
Yeah, she got 8 and I rolled 5.
Why can't I get that during the game instead of the opening round? That would be really nice.
So she chooses Docking Bay because my battlefield, the Starship Graveyard, lets you bring back upgrades and supports from your discard pile, which is extremely useful because
for him, not for me.
I run Second Chance, so I'm a looper.
I roll. Is that Lookout Post or is that Mortar Team?
That's Mortar Team.
I love Mortar Team. Mortar Team is really awesome, and what's also great is the ability to be able to do range damage. I never do it this game, but I totally love that ability because indirect damage is awesome. It's really awesome, but when you're trying to kill one specific character like Sabine, who's got all these abilities and just kind of totally kills you, it would be nice. But
yeah. So she rolls out and she doesn't get much.
Yeah.
Just a 2 indirect and a shield. No biggie. I played out the Chance Cube Maz. The Maz and Chance.
Can you talk?
No, not at all. The Maz Chance Cube combo is pretty amazing. Unless you roll double blanks.
Which he did. Which I'm like, so he's not going to resolve any of those dice. I rolled a blank and a focus. Double focus.
Double focus
so
on
awesome.
Poe.
I love my double focus. But
so I forgot to pay for Chance Cube, so I go ahead and pay for that. Make sure I stay honest, because I'm an honest person myself.
Try to be at least.
It's okay.
We're just remembering last game when he totally cheated.
That's
okay. Cheaters never prosper. Just remember that.
All right, so I discard a Holdout Blaster to re-roll my dice. I want the Holdout Blaster in my discard anyway. I roll the Focus and 3 resources, which is what you want with the Chance Cube, right? So I claim the chance cube.
And I focus 2 a resource and the
2 indirect.
2 indirect, sorry.
So she's got 4 indirect showing, a resource, and a shield.
Not bad for a
Not
first
too
round.
worried about
really not
it.
bad.
So I'm trying to decide what to do.
He's got 2
I've got
blasters in
all
his
these
hand.
all these things in my hand. I've got 4 resources. So I'm thinking I play the
Hold out
blaster, which has ambush, so it gives me another action. I activate Sabine and pull the other hold out blaster onto Sabine as well to get an additional ambush action. And there you go. I mean, I put it upside down for fun.
I think he was just
But so then I roll her out and I get another ambush action. I get the 2 + 2 modifieds. And then I get 2 resources on Sabine's dice.
So no base
But I've got
damage.
the focus. With my ambush action, I focus to the 3 range.
So a total of 6
Now
damage.
I'm waiting
and a
for
resource,
mitigation, which
I don't have.
she doesn't have. So 7 damage into Wedge, no problem.
And 2 damage on him. Woohoo!
And I take 2 indirect. Because I had the shields. So I do the 7 to Wedge. Wasn't a hard decision. She's running a vehicle deck, so I think going after Wedge is the right call so that she can't just automatically focus a vehicle.
So I actually got 2 resources there. I know I kind of look like I'm hiding them. I'm not trying to. Because I just played
Token hider.
logistics. I just played logistics, so I have 2 resources.
I discard the X8 sniper to get that in my discard, and I roll the 3 range.
He's like,
What?
so excited. And I claim the battlefield to play
Play
Resistance Bomber, which will be so awesome next round. But Wedge is almost dead. Let's just show you that. I'm at 10 damage. That's terrible. And I have done 2 damage to him. Not a great first round for me.
Not ideal. No, not ideal. So I discard the extortion. I draw up a total of 5 cards because I want to get down to these awesome ones. I have the Falcon. Never tell me the odds. Electroshock.
See,
A
I have the
DL44.
Y-Wing. I've got some pretty good cards, but I only have 2 resources, so.
I think I cheated.
Again?
I think I have 6 cards in my hand.
Oh, we'll see.
1, 2, 3,
I only can 5.
4, 5. Okay.
Okay, so I roll out
man,
Wedge.
this is a bet.
I
This
roll
is a
out
bad
Wedge
one.
because I really, really, really want to do something with him before he dies. I get a 3 indirect and a resource. And I'm sitting here, I'm trying to debate, do I roll something else out and hope I get base damage, which I don't have a lot of those, or do I just take the resource?
Now
and
here's
run
where
with
Ma
it?
starts to earn her living. She rolls the focus, and I'm able to focus to the 3 chance cube, and so now I'm up to 4, and I did pay for chance cube.
Yep. And I just got an honor guard. You can't see it. I'm kind of hiding it there on accident. But it's just an attempt to keep Wedge alive.
So I've got so much money, I decide I'm going to play out the X8 sniper. Now here's the problem. Next round, I'm not going to have an ambush weapon in my discard pile. So I've got the 3-for-1 disrupt. I've got a couple resources showing and a +2 modifier range. Not a great
awesome.
roll. Not what you want to see from Sabine. Not what you want to see at all.
That's crazy.
She's got 5 dice on her already. This is this is round 2. So I discard to reroll with my ambush action. What do I get? I get the 3 range, +2, blank, and another +2. She honor guards the 3, of course.
I honor guard his only base damage. They're both the rest
I've got
of them are modified.
6 modified damage showing.
And he
I've
can't
gotta
use
get
it.
something, right? Problem is, all those dice only have 2 base damage sides on all 3 of them.
So
I don't have enough for never tell me the odds, so I discard it to reroll. I set to reroll 2 dice to try to get
And he gets
the
a
damage
resource
side.
and a blank. Yes, I'm awesome.
another blank on Sabine. This is the round that she rolled blanks like 3 times. It was terrible.
I take the resource in hopes that maybe, possibly, I can do something with it. Because I know Wedge is going to die soon. There's not much I can do.
Now, there is one thing I do love about the X8 sniper. So I decide I'm going to turn the X8 to the 1 range damage side so that I can at least resolve my damage. Problem is, I start looking and I go, you know what? Wedge has that +3 showing
modified indirect, and she has the mortar gun, which has 4 base damage indirect sides. I think I gotta get rid of him. And she's got the resistance bomber. She can power action. So no-brainer. Get rid of him.
I really thought he was gonna go after Poe. So I actually just posted a lookout post. I'm sorry it's off the screen, but that's a lookout post. I like that for middle of the game rounds. It's fun.
Middle of the game is good. Now,
A resource
here's
and
where
a special.
I make a mistake. Kind of.
Kind of.
Not really. I discard lead by example. Nope. Planned explosion. To re-roll both of those dice, I get the 3-for-1 on, or the 3 range on Sabine, and she uses the Poe special to give him a shield and to turn my dice to a blank. I forgot it works on any die.
Yeah, and see, this shows how casual we are. I touched his dice. Oh no.
Yep, she touched my dice. How dare you?
I just played Deploy Squadron, so I can do all my dice at once, which helps in case he has some removal or anything.
Did you just add a damage to the resistance bomber?
Yes, because I just rolled him out.
No, it's when you resolve it.
Well, I did it in advance, so I could remember.
So he gets 2 damage this round. I thought it was weird. I thought something wasn't adding up.
See,
it's okay. We're casual gamers.
Electroshocks.
I discard electroshock.
Oh, okay.
And I get the resource.
Totally not
So
what
I'm
he
looking in my
wants.
hand. I've got the Falcon. If I claim that resource, then I will be able to get the Falcon out first round next time. I'd be super excited to do that.
And see, he's already killed one of my guys, and I've done a whole, 5 damage.
I've done 5 damage on my guys.
It's really not a good round, it feels like to me at this point.
But that resistance bomber, man, it's got 3 dides.
So
3
I'm
sides with
discarding
damage.
my tech team.
Yep.
To re-roll.
She gets the +3 indirect and the 1 indirect.
Nice.
On the mortar team. I have no mitigation in my hand. I claim the battlefield. 4 damage. So now the damage is starting to show. This indirect damage, these die sides are so high.
I also had a 2 damage to Sabine, which I just did, which is so nice. So now things are starting to look up just a little bit for me. But he still has 2 characters. I only have 1. It's dangerous for me.
So I get another X8 sniper, which is great, so that I can use Sabine's ability, but I just got to get it out. And here's where all the problems start going downhill. I play out the Millennium Falcon first round.
So excited. So excited.
I was so excited to get it out, but the problem is now I don't have a resource to pay for Chance Cube. What am I going to do? Well, I roll in the Falcon. I get the special. She's rolled in the mortar team. I think she ran the 2 indirect. Yeah. You got the 2 indirect on the mortar team. I'm not too worried about it. It's 2 indirect. I can put that wherever I want. No biggie. Rolls in the resistance bomber. Gets the 3 indirect. Naturally. Just natural roll. 3 indirect.
La la la.
So that's 5. I start looking at my health going, how much can I actually handle? I can handle 5 without any of my guys dying. I'm still okay. I think I've got 6 health left on both my characters. And so I'm starting to panic a little bit because I need an extra action somewhere. I need to get Infamous out, but I can't get Infamous out because I need the money. So I roll out Maz and I don't pay for Chance Cube.
He cheated.
So I decide to
never prosper.
Turn the Chance Cube to the 3 resources and get 3 resources for free.
Yay! And I roll out Lookout Post, and you can't see it, but it's damage. Just let you know.
Yeah, the Lookout Post rolls a +3 indirect damage. So I'm staring down 8 indirect damage.
I'm sitting there counting how many.
And I suddenly realize that 6 kills me. 6 indirect damage kills me. And she's showing 8. And I have nothing but an electroshock. Nothing but an electroshock. Oh, I'm just in a bad situation. Actually, no. 8 damage, I kind of survive. At this point. Yeah, 8 damage, I survive. I can live. I have 9 damage left. Then you play flanking maneuver,
which does 3 damage.
I do Sabine. 3 damage to Sabine. I am now down to 6 health on all of my characters, and now she's showing 8 indirect. And all I have is an electroshock, which can't get rid of the 3.
He's frustrated. Because
I've just lost.
he was doing so good. He was ahead. He was winning the game. He knew he was winning the game, by the way. He electroshocks my mortar team. I'm like, wait, aren't you sure? Oh,
don't you want to electroshock the 3 indirect damage? I can't. It's an electroshock. It only does 2. So she just resolves the 6 damage. It's indirect, which means I can't overkill one of my characters. That's it. I'm done.
So the game is over, but now we're just playing the what would have happened section.
What I would have done. What do I have?
And I realized I had Deploy Squadron in my hand, and I totally didn't play it.
Could have rolled all of our guys out at once and won, and even that much faster.
But maybe that's why I won, is because Todd thought, oh, I can win, and then he couldn't. Maybe that's why. I don't know. So he's like, man, I could have done this and I could have done this. It would have taken just a couple of turns to totally whoop my butt, but I won!
Yay, she won! It was awesome.
So moral of the story: don't cheat.
Don't cheat because don't cheat with your chance cubes, because the chance cube fairy will come and make you lose
every time.
Every time. Do not cheat on the chance cube. That's the moral of the story. So it's fun. We really had a lot of fun, and anybody who says that Wedge deck can't put out damage, that was round 3.
It was pretty painful.
And
it kind of surprises you. It just jumps out and kicks you.
It really does. You think you're fine, and then all of a sudden, damage shows up from everywhere, and it just kills you. So it's a lot of fun, though. It's fun to play, and that's what we like. Yep. So thanks so much for watching. And as usual, like with all the channels, you can subscribe to find out the next video that comes out. And you can leave a comment down below if you have a deck that you want us to try out, or ways that we can help improve our channel. So just keep having fun and playing Destiny, and we will catch you next time. Have a great one. Bye.
Bye.